And it'll be the Kings off the tip. So a look at our starters for Orlando. On the wing, it'll be Bane and Wagner. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Suggs in at the 1. Here's Robertson. Pass to Weber. Clock at 6. That one's good by Stojakovic.
He'll take that shot every chance he gets, so you've got to jump on Stojakovic there.
Banchero outside. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the head coach for Sacramento gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He was blunt when talking about his assessment of Franz Wagner. Coach praised the toughness Wagner plays with, saying, "We're talking about a 6'10" wing who goes hard to the bucket. He invites contact. Those aren't easy guys to contend with. Guys?"
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Here's Robertson. Pass to Weber from outside the arc. Offensive rebound, Stojakovic. Soft touch off the glass. Stojakovic has got 5 points.
Yeah, he's going to work early on the offensive glass. He's so amped up.
How about early attack mode? I love the approach he's coming to this game with. Really strong.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Here's Weber. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Banchero. Oh, he picked him clean. And here we go, Sacramento on the fast break. Pass to Lucas. And that one is hammered home.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
That one's good by Stojakovic.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
That one falls.
And even if he isn't the biggest, strongest guy out there, Bane can still do damage inside.
Pass to Stojakovic. Fires the 3. Knocks it down from distance. He's got 10.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Black's checked in for Orlando. And so Wagner will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. They trail by 11. Here's Banchero. And that one drops for him. Banchero's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Sacramento passing it around. No problems knocking that one down.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal. Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Pass to Archibald. Here's Richmond. This one for 3. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. The drive by Wagner. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Wagner able to use that strong frame of his to drive past the contact.
Here's Archibald. Still no points.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
They cleared for takeoff. Mr. Bane rising.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Robertson's got 5 points.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those 3s early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
Yeah, really, Bane is more of an inside or outside guy. He has to adjust for the mid-range.
Pass to Robertson. And off the front iron, and in it goes. He's got 7.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And Robertson gets it to go.
From anywhere in the lane, Robertson's strength and quickness usually means he's the last man standing.
Here's Bane. The rebound by Richmond. The Kings lead by 10. 34 seconds left in the first. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well, you see the power and athleticism at the rim? Who's man enough to rise up to challenge the Big O?
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
I'll tell you, when he rises up to shoot, and with his height advantage, he knows he's going to get a clean look.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
And he gets the bucket.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And so it's Sacramento ending the quarter up 10. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
You know, something else they've done really, really well, and I know the analytics don't support it, but they've made the most out of their mid-range jumper opportunities.
On the court for the Magic, they've got Goga Bitadze, Anthony Black out there with Wagner. Then there's Jonathan Isaac, and it's De Silva in at the 3, the small forward. Outside Johnson. And Bitadze over to help. Pass to Lucas. 6 to shoot. Right wing. Jacks up a 3. Bibby, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Isaac. And too long on the shot.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Bibby, good. Bibby's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
If you don't want to get burned from behind the arc, you've got to chase Bibby off the three-point line.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Isaac. Good on the bucket. Isaac's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And he's a strong man. Isaac's so physical getting to the bucket.
Takes the 3. They get it again. And the shot goes in. And the Kings lead by 9.
Gotta love that effort for the second chance point.
Here's Isaac. It's hauled in by Birdsong. To the middle. Here's Embry. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Orlando shooting their first free throw this game. And that one misses. Sacramento leading by 9. To the inside. Here's Embry. And that one is stuffed right through.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
Embry's gone 2 of 4 from the field. Here's Suggs. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Absolutely flying. Look at Suggs using those hops to jam it home.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
Sacramento passing it around. Bibby gets the 3 to fall. Bibby's got 6.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, B.A. Jalen Suggs is a tone setter for this Magic team, putting his body on the line with his constant activity. Coach Jamal Mosley said, quote, he wears his emotion and his heart on his sleeve. He's pure. There's so much love there. That's why this group is the way it is, because of how he is. Brian, back over to you.
He's a culture setter. Allie, we appreciate the report.
You know, Peja is such a great shooter. You've got to run him off of his jumper.
Tries a 10-footer. Suggs, no good. Sacramento leading by 12. Stojakovic passes to Embry. Pass to Lucas. Down low. Here's Bibby. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Bibby's got 8 points in the quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And it's Wagner missing.
I thought he had that one. I think he did, too.
Pass to Bibby. A minute 50 left in the first half of this game. That one's good for 2.
With the ball on the string, just getting anywhere he wants to go.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And a new group getting ready for Orlando. Wagner's checked in for Bataze. Paolo Banchero comes in for Isaac. Desmond Bane, he's checked in for Wagner. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Black.
Wagner with the rebound and score. Good work near the hoop.
A minute 35 left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Divac. Out to the wing. Here's Robertson. 11 points in the game. That one's good by Stojakovic.
Scoring the ball, he has been lethal and efficient. Wow.
Magic trail by 17. Suggs with it. Rebound by Sacramento. Stojakovic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Robertson, guarded by Bane. Count that bucket. Robertson's got 13.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass. When you get looks from there, you're doing a lot right.
The Kings lead by 17. And he drives in. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
And you know, for the Big O tonight, doesn't really matter. Inside, outside, well defended or not, he's scoring at will.
And the basket by Bane.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Bane's gone 5 for 7 shooting. Bane comes with a double. And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Inside. And that one's good. Weber. He's got 7.
Highly efficient close to the rim is Chris Weber. I mean, he's got a really nice, solid, creative post game.
Oh, Banchero throws it down.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
Here's Richmond. Pass to Weber. Here's Lucas. Lets it go from deep. And so it's Sacramento leading by 17 at the end of the period. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shots. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shots.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Magic trail by 17. And it's Lucas in at the power forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Banchero no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
That one's good by Stojakovic.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And he makes it.
Boy, that's just the toughness basket by Suggs right there. Remember now, this young man was an all-state football player in high school.
Drops puts in the layup for two. Suggs has got 4 points in the quarter. The Kings lead by 16. To the wing, right side. Here's Weber. No good on the three. And here are the Magic now. It's Suggs with a drive. And he goes in for the dunk.
Tell you what, I love when Suggs attacks the defense like this because he's so hard to guard when he's aggressively looking to get to the rim.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Desmond Bane, second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Stojakovic. Fires in the triple. Stojakovic has got 23.
Boy, Weber doing a nice job passing the ball. Seems to know whenever one of his guys is open. That's extra talent there.
And so Wagner will bring it up for Orlando. 17-point game. And the dunk by Wagner.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul of the game. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Here's Lucas. And another Sacramento three.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And out of bounds, Sacramento will have it.
Kings ball.
And so here's Sacramento. Pass to Richmond. Here's Stojakovic. And he lobs it up top.
Well, you know, if you're playing Robertson to score, not a bad idea, but that means you're going to leave other guys open, and he'll find them.
Magic trail by 20. Suggs outside. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
Here's Robertson. And it comes off the front of the rim. Just over 2.5 minutes going by in the second half. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Suggs has got 10 points in just the second half.
Suggs handling his business so far in this one. Really putting the work in on the offensive end.
Richmond, pass to Weber. Here's Robertson. To the paint. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Boy, the size Weber has a real asset in the post, and he knows how to use it for these dunks.
Here's Bane. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Pass to Stojakovic. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Stojakovic has got 25 points in the game. Here's Bane. Rebound by Sacramento. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. So what's the difference between the diehard fans and the casuals? Well, Kevin Durant said some fans get programmed to just think about free agency and drama, and they only care about the finals and players' legacies. But he's hoping the fans lock in on the game itself, not just the storylines. Guys, back to you.
It's a good point. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Sacramento leading by 19. And Sacramento calls their first time out of the game. Black checked in for Suggs. There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter. Here's Weber. He's checked by Carter. Pass to Richmond. Sacramento passing it around. 5 on the clock. Archibald. Pass to Weber. 4-3. The rebound by Carter. Magic trail by 19. And Caro surveys. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
A promising sign of things to come with Banchero. Clearly somebody you've got to be excited about. Getting the ball into the paint for a close range look. That's a nice pass.
And the basket by Bane. Bane's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
There's 49 seconds left in the third. Wagner with a steal. Here's Black. And the shot goes down. Black's got 6.
Yeah, impressive vision from Bane. Always looking to move it.
The Kings lead by 15. Pass to Richmond. Here's Archibald. And he lobs it up. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Magic.
Yeah, communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Wagner outside. Shoots over Johnson. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. 10 points for him.
Boy, Wagner's mid-range stroke looks nice, really fluid. Shot mechanics, perfect.
Pass to Bibby. And so they foul intentionally.
Desmond Bane. 3rd personal foul. 3rd team. Substituting on the court.
Just 4 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. And it's their 3-point accuracy. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. So for Orlando right now, Suggs and Bane team up as the backcourt. Anthony Black out there with Jonathan Isaac. And it's Bataze in at the 5, down low.
A physical guard, Suggs loves working inside. He doesn't back away from the paint at all.
Here's Stojakovic. Pass to Cousins. The jump hook. And he can't bank that one in.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Here's Bataze. Good. Bataze's gotten his first bucket of the night. A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. And Black over to help. Archibald, pass to Stojakovic. Knocks down the triple. And the Kings lead by 17.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Here's Richmond. Pass to Stojakovic. And another Sacramento 3.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Launches a 3. Orlando with the rebound. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Suggs finds Bane, shoots over Cousins, and once again off the mark by Orlando. The Kings lead by 20. Here's Stojakovic. It's rebounded by Bataze. And here's Isaac. And the dunk by Isaac.
Hard not to love the combo of speed and length on Isaac. I mean, that gives him a chance to give you some serious throwdown.
Orlando making some changes. Carter, he's checked in for Bataze. Paolo Banchero comes in for Isaac. And Wagner subbed in for Black. Pass to Stojakovic. From downtown. Again, the miss by the Kings.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And Banchero gets it to go.
I mean, 6'10", about 250, Banchero imposing his will inside.
Here's Robertson over Suggs. And the baseline jumper, no good. Now Banchero. Paolo, strong.
Banchero bully balling and overpowering on his way inside. Not to be denied.
Stolen by Carter. Now Banchero. Ready off the pass. He lays it in.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feat.
Sacramento leading by 12. Here's Robertson. Driving inside. Both hands there for a little extra.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
Cashes in from 18.
Well, once he gets on a roll, there isn't a lot you can do to slow him down.
Banchero! Oh, can't hit the jumper. Here's Richmond, defended by Wagner. Six on the shot clock. Oh, the feathery touch. Dropped it right over the rim.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Desmond Bane.
Here's Robertson. 1:24 left in the final quarter. Yes! Using that window!
You know, for his position, Weber, a very skilled passer, a big guy who can make smart handoffs.
Orlando calls timeout. A minute 15 left to play in the fourth quarter. So both teams making some changes here. Here's Jones. Here's De Silva. Oh, touches it off the glass.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Sacramento leading by 16. Here's Birdsong. High post, Cousins. He's against Isaac. Shoots a three. Buries it from three. Stojakovic has got 39.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And he knocks down the first one.
Tyus Jones at the line for two.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line.
In their position, they really need to cash in on every chance at the line.
27 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Shot clock at 6. Uses the glass on the layup. Stojakovic has got 41.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Using the glass to lay it in. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. So no problem for Sacramento as they get the win. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.